Guyana, located on the northern coast of South America, is a diverse country with a growing economy, pristine forests, and other natural resources. Guyana depends on imported fossil fuels for its energy needs, resulting in high fuel prices and electricity rates. High energy costs impact households and operating costs for businesses, and poses even more of a challenge for hinterland communities, dampening efforts for electrification and energy access. However, the sun has come to the rescue, improving access to electricity in hinterland areas through solar photovoltaic systems. The use of this solar PV technology forms part of Guyana's recently updated low-carbon development strategy. The strategy focuses on investing in clean energy for future growth through an affordable, stable, and reliable energy system for Guyanese and by extension the world. This is being achieved by advancing a sustainable energy transition through an energy mix of hydropower, natural gas, solar, and wind. Funded by the government and key international partners, these projects lead to more than 500 megawatts of new power. One such project, funded by a US $50,000 grant from the International Solar Alliance, was the installation of a solar PV system in Oriella.
This is a 9 kilowatt facility with a 37 kilowatt BESS system allocated to that station. This is a scaled initiative that can expand throughout Guyana in terms of other far-flung communities that need energy.
Oriella is a small developing indigenous community approximately 40 miles from Crabroot Creek, Quarantine, Berbice. The village is mainly accessed by river.
In 1925, Oriella started, the village itself, just with a handful of people. It's a place made up of Arawak and Warao, originally. And then we had a few like Caribs. And then like 10 years ago, then we started to intermarriages. It never used to be like that before. We have like 1,200 people in population. That's Oriella by itself. We have a school with like 400 plus pupils. We have 9 teachers. And we have the health center with the doctor.
The entire village is powered by a small diesel generator.
Well, the diesel is quite expensive and we got to send out with boat and things like that, so it's kind of rough.
Rationing electricity at the 24/7 Oriella Health Center, which also serves the small indigenous village of Siparuta, affected patient care.
In the nights also, because of the small solar system that we had before, we would have to sterilize instruments, and we would have to do that in the day because the energy supplied by the old solar system was not enough to power the autoclave. But the autoclave is basically a sterilizing machine. We use it to sterilize instruments. And if I'm to have back-to-back patients that need instrumentation, I would need to resort to aseptic or antiseptic solutions to sterilize those instruments in the night. Also, the ultrasound machine, now with the solar system that we had before, the current used to fluctuate. So because those machines are expensive, we would need the village current to be put on.
In cases of emergency, flashlights or even phone lights were used to tend to patients.
Because in the night coming here, most of the times we work with torchlight.
Now, with the new solar system, patient care and staff comfort are much improved. And because of the amount of power being generated, there are big plans to do more.
The resource of having light would actually help what we're trying to do, which is giving the best patient care possible.